I have in front of me a 2 megapixel HD dome camera. It's got 30 meter IR. It comes with a varifocal lens, 2.8 millimeters to 12 millimeters, and it's hybrid. So it can support almost any of the main technologies out there: TVI, AHD, CVI, 960H, which is the old analog semi-HD. And so it's very, very flexible in that regard, and it comes in a range of colours, basically grey and white, which you can see both of them here. We're shooting both of them in a single video. So it'll work with the main DVRs that are out there. So we're selling the main ones we have here now is the Hikvision, but it'll support any of the other technologies. Hikvision, of course, will support the whole range of technology itself. But we've had a strategy now trying to go for DVRs that'll cover all the main technologies and cameras that'll work with all the main technologies. And it just means if you're buying either a camera or a DVR from freetv.ie, it'll work with whatever you have currently. So what I'll do now is just give an overview exactly what you're going to get, and then we'll give a demonstration of the camera, which we've set up here. It's less than a metre away from the wall, but it still gives us some idea of the type of picture quality we're capable of supporting here. What we have here is just the outer box that comes in. It comes with a bag here. It has a total of 4 screws and 4 plugs that you can use for mounting it directly onto the wall, and just a little template there in terms of accessory instructions. And then what we have is a 2.1 millimeter power socket or plug here, and also a little Allen key that you could use here. And then there's a little screws here for locking it into fixed positions. So if we move along, then we have a user manual which is in English, and we're on to the main event here. So I'll just focus for the extent of this video on the grey unit that we have here. Excuse me. So we can see here that initially we'll say it's adjustable here, so you can adjust the angle where you want to do it, and we can see there's locking type mechanisms here, and this is where you put in the little screws that are there to lock it into a fixed position. We have the ability to adjust both the focus and the zoom here, and if we just rotate around here, we'll see anyway just the 2 places here, both the zoom is on this side and the focus is on this side here, and we have a varifocal lens with the LEDs surrounding it here. In terms of the outputs on it, we have a B&C connection and also a power input. So the power in here, and the picture then can run directly from here from the B&C connection back to your DVR. In relation to changing the type of technology we're using, it couldn't be simpler. What it has is a little toggle switch here, and what I'm going to do here is just demonstrate. We've actually done up this little user manual which we push in with all of our cameras, because we're trying to go with all hybrid cameras at this point. And if we go up, it's CVI, down TVI, to the right it's AHD, and to the left it brings us back to the old analog. So it means that, you know, if you want to make it backward compatible to an older DVR, you can do that, although most people of course will want to come along if possible to use it with on the 2 megapixels, because it's obviously giving a much better picture quality on it, but it gives a lot of flexibility in that regard. I might just demonstrate the night vision on it here now as well. So I'll just knock off the switch and you'll see that it'll kick into IR mode. So it's blank for a moment and then back. So you'll see it gives still very, very good picture quality on it. Normally, obviously, you'd have the camera a considerable distance back, but we have the limitations of our video room here. So we're pretty excited about these cameras here, simply because what you're finding with most of the competitor products that are on the market, there's certain brands that are trying to push their particular technology, and what it means is when you go in and you invest in their technology, you're tied into their technology. What we like about our approach, both with our Hikvision DVRs and also with these cameras here, that you know, it'll work with the Hikvision, but it'll work with virtually every other competitor DVR that's on the market, because it's supporting all of the things. And the price point that it's coming in at is really attractive here. And in terms of the picture resolution, the flexibility, what it's able to do, it's just incredible in the last number of years. The change that's happened in terms of picture quality, while the price of the top technology is staying roughly the same, what you're getting for your money is just incredible in terms of how it's increased and all the rest of it. But it's actually getting to a point where the picture resolution is so clear, it's almost hard to see why people invest in better picture, because 2 megapixel here, when we're doing the images on it, all the rest of it, we're playing records back, it really is fantastic picture quality on it. So that's it anyway, an overview of the 2 megapixel HD dome camera with 30 meter IR, available from freetv.ie.